Hey Scorpio, welcome to my channel. For those of you who are new, welcome to this space. For those of you who are existing subscribers, it's really good to feel your energy once again. Welcome back, you guys. So Scorpio, this is your Mars retrograde message. Okay, Mars rules the masculine body. It was once worshipped as a deity of war. So there may be some issues, you know, with arguments, debates, differences with other people. Some people may project a level of aggression or even passive aggression towards you, or you may have maybe some urges to kind of project that towards others. This is a time to practice patience, most definitely, or to just steer away from people with energy who are a little bit more aggressive. Okay, aggression is not necessarily a bad thing. Okay, sometimes it can be something that is needed, but in this particular case, you know, you may have to find out how to navigate that in your life. Okay, but it also talks about the masculine body as well, the divine masculine as well. Venus is the feminine body, Mars is the masculine body. So this also talks about how you react to things. It talks about you taking taking the initiative in certain situations, standing in your power, your solar plexus, you know, standing in your confidence, going after what you want. So that those are other pros or positive aspects that Mars will tap into. Okay, and this is all about lessons. All retrogrades are lessons that need to be learned. And Mars will be in retrograde until November 13th. Okay, so it will end in Scorpio season, and I believe not long after that, if not before that, there will be Mercury's retrograde too, but we'll get into that another time. So Scorpio, let's go ahead and see what types of energies Mars is bringing to you. What kind of lessons Mars is wanting you to finally complete and learn. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Swords. So it seems that Mars is going to pinpoint, there may be, I wouldn't say that Mars will bring this up for you, but I feel that there's something that Mars wants you to either to become better at, or to, again, understand how to navigate this energy. Okay, understanding how to navigate someone wanting to argue or debate with you. You may have people who want to argue and debate with you quite often during this retrograde, maybe more often than it normally would happen. People may be a little bit snippy. People may want to kick you while you're down, kind of a thing, maybe in an argument. Maybe just some type of a discrepancy or difference in opinion. Okay, but there may be, maybe these are energies that you may embody too, Scorpio. Be careful of, during this retrograde, be careful of wanting to get the last say. I get the sense that some of you guys are maybe dealing with someone who always wants to have the last word. They want to have the last say in everything, in every argument. Okay, they don't want to be put in their place. They don't want to be silenced or corrected. And if these are energies that you're dealing with, Scorpio, within yourself, definitely try to fix those things during Mars's retrograde. Okay, understand that it's absolutely okay to be wrong. Okay, and if there's someone who says something that kind of stumps you, or kind of makes you feel like, oh, I shouldn't have said that, or, you know, maybe I need to change my ways, just embrace that. Just embrace it. Don't let your ego get in the way of things. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into, sorry guys, I'm just kind of brightening my my camera screen. So let's go ahead and jump into your oracle messages. These are lessons. These oracle messages are all about lessons and the advice that Mars is giving you during its retrograde. So just bear this in mind. Okay, and then we're going to get into your tarot. Okay, wow, we have initiate. So like I said, Mars is all about, not all about, but there's a factor about Mars about taking the initiative. Okay, It says curiosity, open, and warm. So if you do decide to initiate a conversation with someone, just be open to that conversation. Be open to what that person has to say, as long as it is warm and open and, you know, like the card says. Also, it says curiosity. So go out there and discover during Mars's retrograde, okay? Read. Maybe some of you guys may decide to read books more and gain more knowledge. Reading articles or blogs, or watching YouTube videos to educate yourself, listening to lectures or TED Talks, but just being open to conversation. That's what I'm getting here. Not arguing, not debating, because swords, the Five of Swords, yes, it's pretty much in the traditional tarot, is someone who is taking all of everyone else's sword when all they need is one. This is a bully type of mentality, right? So Scorpio, open yourselves to good conversations where you can learn from them, okay? Because swords, once again, yes, it is someone taking someone else's stuff, you know, when they already have enough of their own stuff, and bullying people into giving them their lunch money, kind of a thing. The swords represent communication and the mental body. So this is all about feeding your brain, feeding your curiosity in a healthy way, and just being open. There may be people who will not understand that, because we live in a society where there are certain things that are taboo, certain things that people don't want to talk about because it's not normal. I get the sense, Scorpio, that you should definitely open yourself to the things that are unknown, or that people say should not be known, okay, or things that people say should remain unknown. Open yourself to that, because it will enrich your mind. It may even enrich your life even, okay? So you may have people who may want to fight you or debate you and say, no, that's that's not true. But if they haven't done their research, or if they haven't opened up to to educating themselves and the knowledge within that topic or within that situation, you know, they're not really going to be able to comprehend or understand what you are trying to open yourself to understand. Okay, so just steer clear of bigotry. That's another thing, Scorpio. Stay away from bigotry or bigots. Stay away from people who just want to fight just to fight, or debate just to debate. Okay, debate or stand up for yourself when you need to. Okay, but if there's a point that you're educated on, and you can make that point, definitely make that point, but don't debate just to debate. And if you see this happening with other people, where they're coming at you wanting to debate something or argue something just for the sake of it, or maybe it's because of your gender, okay, maybe someone, whether you're male or female, maybe someone sees you, well, because you're a woman, you know, you shouldn't be able to be open to these things, or you can't have a conversation about these things, or because you're a man, you don't understand, or you shouldn't be able to open up or say anything about this, or maybe it's because of your race or because of your religion, okay, or your status in society. Some people or someone could be standing up to you and saying, no, you can't say that, or no, you don't know anything about that, but you do know something about it if you read about it and you research it, you know. That's interesting. Staying away from debates and bigotry. Expectation. Okay, we're going to read this card. Where did I put the book? Oh, here it is. We're going to read this card, and then we're going to get into your tarot, Scorpio, about what Mars wants you to know. Let's see here. Expectation. So it says, confront your ideas about a situation, a relationship, or yourself. Poke, dare, and test your expectations. If it is real, it will remain. Be honest, reflective, and determined if an accepted truth is truly serving you and those you care about. Consenting to things turning out okay is settling for less. Expect more for yourself and your circle. Let go of what you know to make way for wisdom. Inspiration breaks through expectation like a lightning bolt. It awakens inside of you, shatters doubt, and fills your life with creative energy. Every day you are the creator of a new world. Be the creator of a fairer, more inspiring, and positive one. Shift perception, raise expectation, and burst into a new horizon. Hope anticipates better days ahead. Happiness makes better days today. Let go of what you know. Forge pathways. Knock down assumptions, breach your horizons, and be home once more. So you guys, once again, Educate yourselves, research, read some books, you know, go to that meeting, go to that poetry slam, or go watch that movie or that documentary. Okay, or well, we can't go watch movies, but watch, you know, on Netflix or Hulu or wherever you watch your videos, or YouTube, you know, go and educate yourselves, go and find out more about something that you really want to get into. Okay, if there, or maybe like there's a certain certain thing that society says is supposed to be true, but you may challenge that and say, no, I don't think that, I don't really want to accept that. Because some people may say something about relationships. They may say, oh, relationships are supposed to be this way, or women are supposed to be this way, or men are supposed to be this way. And you may challenge that and say, no, I don't believe that. I'm sorry. And there may be some energies during Mars's retrograde that are going to test you and say like, oh, well, you know, how do you know that? Or you can't say this, or you can't say that. You can't believe this. You can't believe that. Some of you guys may be curious about a religion. Okay. And where your religion may be against you going out and venturing out and embarking on this journey of understanding a different religion. So bear that in mind too, Scorpio. Like, this is really positive energy that I see here, but just remember, you will get people who won't like what you're doing. They won't like you kind of treading this territory, and they may feel threatened by it, and they may feel, they may try to tear you down and say, you don't know anything about this, or you're, you know, you're stupid, or you're this, you're ignorant, you're lost, you're this and that, which is not the case. It's not the case, Scorpio. Keep searching, keep going, okay? Stay curious, stay curious. So let's see what your tarot cards are looking like. Wow. Okay, so we have the King of Swords. Now I see the King of Swords, yes, as a person. There could be someone who is very calculating or calculative, very practical, very logical. They're all about the mental body, like I said. This can also be you guys, again, having that mindset and then bursting out of it with a Tower card. This is your energy. You guys may decide, you know what, I want to be curious with the Princess of Cups here. You're some of you guys, Mars is going to bring up maybe something from your past that's more of like a corporate or very strict way of living that you had been brought up in the past. Okay, maybe when you guys were really little. Some of you guys may have been brought up in a very strict household, maybe with religion, whether it's religious or not. Something about a strict household where maybe a father or a mother, when you were little, okay, you may have been this this baby water sign, right? This Princess of Cups, or even this Page of Cups, whether you're male or female. You may have been this little baby who just had all this curiosity. You know, you wanted to know more about life, know more about people. You were like a sponge, just like any child is, and you wanted to just soak up all different things about the world, you know, and your surroundings. But you may have had a parent that was just like, maybe there are those of you who had a father who was an Aquarius, or a parent who was an Aquarius, and they may not have fed into or nurtured that part of your personality that said, hey, I want to know more. I want to dig a little deeper. I want to move past this threshold of security. And they may have been like, no, you don't get to do that. You know, they may have used religion. They may have used anything, right, against you verbally or mentally to make you stay stuck. But I feel that as you guys got older, you guys felt like, okay, I don't want to do that anymore. Some of you guys may have gotten into things growing up that a lot of people thought that you were going to go down the deep end, or they felt like you were going to maybe be on drugs or be an alcoholic, or, you know, whatever. They may have thought like, oh, they're not going to make it. They're not going to do so well because you were so curious. And this is going to come back up during Mars's retrograde. And this is going to bring a lot of change to your life. It's going to bring good change. I do feel this is going to be good change for you guys. So stay curious, Scorpio. Let's go ahead and see what the King of Swords is talking to you guys about, okay, for Mars's retrograde. Okay. King of Swords. Let's see. The Sun card. So some of you guys may have had a Leo for a parent, okay? Others of you may have had a really decent life or a happy life. Your parent may have loved you very much and meant well for you, but they probably did it to protect you because they wanted you to live a peaceful, tranquil, and happy, successful life, okay? The World card. Your parent may have been someone who maybe needed to travel more. They didn't travel a lot, okay? Or maybe you wanted to travel. Maybe your parent traveled a lot and they may have gained some type of idea, some certain ideals about life that, you know, maybe may have been different than you. They may have told you don't want to travel, you don't want to go here and there, but you want to. I get the sense that you're breaking through the barrier, this barrier, okay? Others of you may have been a part of the corporate world for quite some time, maybe with a job or with money, and it's just not working for you anymore. Maybe there's a certain belief system or religion or a belief system or certain sense of spirituality that you are now wanting to venture out with the World card. Finding something new, a new way of life, okay? For those of you who are already on this wavelength, Mars is letting you know, hey, let's amplify this. You're on the right track. Okay, let's travel more. Some of you guys may end up deciding to travel someplace warm. You want to travel someplace warm. You feel, maybe those of you who love the sun, you may want to travel away. Maybe you live in a colder climate, or when it gets cold in the wintertime or in the fall, you just want to leave. I think that'll be a good idea for you. Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so yeah, I think that you guys, you know, gradually over time started to, maybe you guys have a sibling who's an earth sign or a parent who's an earth sign, but there are those of you who may have been all about your money. You had a parent who was all about their money and they traveled for work to make sure that you lived a decent life, or maybe somebody didn't have a healthy outlook on money either. Could have been a parent or a relationship. This could also be a relationship, you guys. If this is a significant other you're dealing with, this is someone who, again, is very logical and calculating and mathematical, and they mean well. Like, I feel like they mean well, or they meant well, but they may have been a little bit slow. They could have been a Capricorn too. So one of your parents could have been a Capricorn. But they definitely meant well, and they were again, being very calculating and gradual forward movement. They're very, very, they weigh their decisions before making a decision, okay? But for you, I think that though there are some good aspects that you got from your parent, or there are some things that you've learned from your significant other, or from this person that you look up to, okay? But if this is not a person, this is you taking your time and kind of ridding yourself of this, you know, colder energy. You know, you want something warmer. You want to take it easy. You may have had like an upbringing, or someone in your life. You may have someone in your life now who is just, they don't want to take it easy. They don't understand, like, you know, sometimes some of you guys just want to stay at home and have a beverage, or, you know, watch a movie. You just want to take life slow. And this person may not understand the emotional aspects of health. They may not understand emotional health, okay? They're just all about go, 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 and we got to get this stuff done. But I feel that, and there could have been those of you who may have had a Aquarius for a father, or an air sign for a father, or just a father figure who did take it very slow, and that's where you got this energy from, maybe, and I get the sense that you're trying to actually implement that in your daily life now, or maybe in your weekly life. You're trying to amplify that and do better than your parent did in that regard, you know, in regards to just taking it easy and just taking it one day at a time. And again, opening to curiosity each and every day, okay? So some of you guys may have a parent that you get this from. It's kind of genetic, or you have that trait where you just take it easy, okay? You may get it from your father, okay, or your mother. It's going to work out for you for sure if you just stay curious and you continue to take it easy, okay? Oh wow, bottom of the deck, I forgot to show you guys, you have the Empress card. So yeah, taking it easy, being friendly to yourself. Somebody may not like that. They may feel like, what are you doing? You know, they may feel like, you know, you need to be working, you need to be doing more, you know, but you're just like, some of you guys are mothers and you guys may be changing how you think about being a mother or being a parent in general. Understanding that taking care of yourself is just as important as taking care of your child or your children. Because if you're not okay and you're not well and you're not healthy, how can you be a healthy parent to your children, right? So now we have the Princess of Cups here for Mars's retrograde. Let's see what the Princess of Cups is speaking to you guys about for Mars's retrograde. Why is the Princess of Cups here? Oof, I wanted to fly out. Sorry, guys. Whew. All right. Since those wanted to fly out, let me double check with my pendulum to make sure that I didn't mix any of them up. All right. Sometimes I have to double check when my cards get all flipped out like that. I have the Lovers. Now the Six of Pentacles wanted to come out. Okay. You guys may have been a very giving type of child. Okay, when you were younger, I feel like your childhood is going to come back up. You may have loved to connect with other people, or you had a parent that you really connected with, or you may have a child that you connect with, and when you raise them and when you take care of them, you get just as much love back from your child. Okay, it's like an equal give and take. Like you just feel like the way you're parenting is different than other people. Like you don't have this ego about you. You feel like you're your child's friend. You know, you're a good friend with your child, and you may not have had that with your parent. Or maybe you were good friends with your parent and you're trying to implement that in your life with your child. Okay. For others of you, this is understanding how to connect with people properly, being more curious when it comes to giving to your friendships and making new friends. You know, maybe you had a parent or upbringing where you weren't able to really make a lot of friends because they had a lot of judgments about other people. Okay. You may get a message from a friend of yours or a message from a significant other or an ex who may, maybe this person is an ex, maybe this person is someone who didn't see things clearly, but maybe you broke up with them, or maybe if you're still with them, they still want to connect with you. They still want to understand, okay, how can I make you happy instead of trying to judge you and trying to force you into this tight space in your mind or in your life? You know, how can I be of, like, if this is a significant other, they may want to understand how to be your friend first. Not saying that you guys are going to revert back to square one. I'm just saying they may want to understand how to connect with you on a level where they can be your friend and your lover. Okay. But this can also be a friend too, where they may be opening their eyes, or you may be opening your eyes, Scorpio, to some things with your friends or your family. And you realize, you know what? I want to be more curious about this. You may connect with a family member and you guys will just find equal footing in your connection, and you'll realize, wow, I didn't see it that way before, but now I do now, right? And this could also be a friend of yours sending you a message and saying, hey, I didn't understand what you were talking about before, but now I do, and I want to connect with you on a deeper level now. That's really beautiful. Two of Wands, yeah. Someone is making the decision, Scorpio, to reach out to you and say, you know, I want to move forward with you. I want to understand a life of prosperity and curiosity and be open to life with you. Okay. But this can also be you doing this and balancing yourself out and just opening up to meeting new people, making new friends. Okay. You've made, during Mars's retrograde, I feel if you guys stay on this path and you open to it, to this curiosity, you're going to make better friends who are actually gonna understand you. Okay. Two of Pentacles. So you got a lot of twos. So you have the Lovers, but it is like two energies, you know, Two of Wands, you know, and Two of Pentacles. So you guys are definitely, this is about maybe twin flame energy, soulmate energy. Okay. Connecting the masculine and the feminine energy. Okay, I get the sense that there are those of you who are going to spend time with people who do not want to argue. They just want to find equal footing. They want to stand hand in hand with you, side by side. Your significant other may also recognize, whether they're a new significant other, someone coming in the future, or someone that you're currently with, or someone from your past, this person is going to come to you and send you a message and say, hey, let's make this easy on ourselves. Like, let's not make this so difficult. You know, I want to make it easy on you, Scorpio. They may end up just like recognizing, I need to get my life straight. You know what I mean? I need to set my priorities. I need to take my time, you know, and understand like why I think the way I do. But if this is not another person, which I really think it is, I really think this is another person or a family member or a friend. If it's not another person, Scorpio, this is again you taking it easy, taking it slow, and just kind of paying attention to energies that are just too tiresome, too draining on your energy, right? Bottom of the deck, we have the Fool card. So you guys are just taking that leap of faith, or there's someone else as well who's going to take that leap of faith as well and come to you and say, hey, I want to try again, you know, or I want to try to connect with you again and try to understand you more. Because I think that someone during Mars's retrograde may feel, you know, they missed out by not talking to you anymore, or by cutting you off or blocking you on social media because of their difference in opinion. You know, they may have, you know, this can also be your parent as well. Maybe they decide to come to you and say, hey, you know, my little baby girl or my little baby boy, like I love you and I missed out. I'm missing out on your life in certain ways because I'm not connecting with you. I'm not curious enough, you know. So that's beautiful. So then we have the Tower card. Tower card for Scorpio for Mars's retrograde. Scorpio, the Tower for Mars's retrograde. Bottom of the deck, we have the High Priestess. So this is Pisces energy. Some of you guys are dealing with the Pisces. Okay. So this is all about, as you guys are focused on this curiosity that I'm talking about, and you're challenging certain expectations that you have in relationships or in friendships, within a job situation, within your belief systems or religion or your family. As you sit in that energy and you're just be patient. Just be patient with it. Watch things unfold because something really huge is going to happen for you in your life. Okay, and as we have the Tower card, we have the Death card here. Scorpio again. So your energy is kind of peeking out a little bit here. So Scorpio, you're definitely opening yourself to change here during Mars's retrograde, or at least this is what Mars really wants to pinpoint for you and help you to understand during its retrograde. Like, open to change, and in order to open to change, you have to be curious. You have to be willing to, you know, want to understand the secrets of things, so to speak, right? Three of Wands, Leo energy. The Moon, Pisces here, as well as Cancer. 10 of Cups. So yeah, you guys are getting rid of fear. You guys are, some of you guys, your intuition has been telling you, hey, get out there, learn new things. Okay, others of you, again, could be dealing with a Pisces or a Cancer or another Scorpio. Okay, and they may end up coming to you or you going to them and deciding, you know what, let's try this again. But for others of you, I think that this is just all about patience. This is all about you guys being patient with yourselves, as well as maybe someone else being patient with you as well, and learning how to be more patient and understanding of you. But then we have the Three of Wands here. So this is all about things. This new change that's coming to you is good change, is really good change. And you guys are going to start building from the ground up again. You know, you guys are going to finally start building your lives the way you want it to be, the way you want it to exist, and how you want it to thrive. Okay, so this is not about doing things the way other people want you to do it. This is about doing things the way Scorpio wants to do it. We have the King of Cups here. That's you guys. So you guys are finding a newfound love of life. And that first starts off with you opening to what? Curiosity. Okay, so they say curiosity killed the cat. In my opinion, that's a good way to die. Sometimes. Sounds dark, but it's like, you haven't lived life if you're not curious, if you haven't lived fully and done all the things, you know, all the good things, okay, and experienced all the emotions. So if you're not curious, yeah, curiosity killed the cat, but it's like, maybe that cat was smart. and experience some things and learn some things along the way during his curiosity, right? Because sometimes being too closed off and guarded can keep us from learning, right? All right, Scorpio, that's your message from Mars during its retrograde. I hope that you guys felt encouraged by this. Don't be afraid of Mars's retrograde. It means well. It just means that there's a lot of lessons to be learned so that we can grow as a better person and as better individuals for the future. Okay? Much love and light to all of you. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I hope to see you guys in your next reading. Take care, you guys. Bye.